All right. That's not a tasty beverage this week. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls in that Technicolor rainbow between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And we ain't gonna worry about this Bama down here. Yeah. He ain't gonna never say it.
What up?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you guys again for joining us again for another great episode of Blurs and Whiskey. We, of course, are still doing our precursor to quarantine, because technically we're not in quarantine. We're just in social distancing. And we got a great show lineup for you. Say what?
Stay away from me.
Give me 50 feet.
Yeah.
Give me
so, drink of the week is... it doesn't come up. Somebody showed their bottle. Damn it.
I don't have the bottle. I actually have the drink. It's Tito's vodka. Tito's vodka.
Glad we weren't doing anything strange while we weren't on. Sorry, we experienced some technical difficulties momentarily. We were not kicked off by the government, so we're okay.
The Rona has tried to make his appearance on this episode.
We ain't say it yet. We ain't even bring it up. But yeah, so we're drinking Tito's. Everybody has got their own beverage. And I'm not sure. What did you guys make?
Well, I started off with I went online looking up some different recipes, and I saw that they actually had a strawberry lemonade version of Tito's. It's actually really good. So good that I punished the first one right before the pre-show. So I'm on drink number 2. What about you, Rick?
I found a new summer edition of Red Bull. It's watermelon Red Bull. So I made a vodka Red Bull with Tito's.
Okay. All right, vodka Red Bull.
What's up with you, Trey?
Yeah, so I just mixed a whole bunch of stuff in the cup.
For the worst.
I'm just gonna admit it. I'm a horrible bartender. I should have just made another Bloody Mary like my mama told me to. But I basically put lemon juice and grenadine and vodka and some instant tea together.
What the
I'm regretting.
So everybody, with looking at this episode, who do you think made the best drink? Is it me, Herb, with the lemonade, with the strawberry lemonade? Was it Rick with his watermelon Tito's vodka mix? Or was it Trey's POS?
That's what we're going to call it, Trey's POS. That's exactly what it is.
Simple is always best. Just a Red Bull vodka.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get all fancy with it and mix a whole bunch of crap together, and it just did not come out well. But I'm going to drink it. I'm going to drink it.
Shit.
I'm going to keep...
You made shit.
Yes. I'm going to keep adding more Tito's to it until it's just all Tito's at this point.
So I guess we can go into the, what's the name, the church announcements this week? There ain't none. Go ahead and clean yourself.
Wash your damn hands.
Wash it with soap.
Or like,
and be sure to go ahead and actually instead of disinfect, use soap. Like OCG told us a couple weeks ago, when the lady was looking at her funny, she was wrong. Go ahead and use soap. Use soap. Wash those hands. Wash your ass. Stay inside. You don't have to go to work. Don't go nowhere. If you don't have to go out, don't go nowhere. Be smart. Don't be stupid. Because if you find yourself being stupid, homeboy over here is actually going to go, or this way over here, he's going to go and find a way to go ahead and take you out, just like the, what's the name of that show? The zombie show that I don't fucking watch. Yeah.
Any of them.
Yeah, any of them. You'll just be another statistic on his little psychopathic show, just destroying people. Just
what the fuck are you ranting about, man?
I'm talking about what's the name of the damn show? The zombies walking around the fucking world right now.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. I don't watch that shit. I'm sorry.
That show with the dead people walking.
Oh my god, it's only one of the most popular.
I'm rambling.
Move on.
As you can see, I finished off the first one.
Wrestler of the week. The wrestler of the week we've chosen to be Brody Lee. For those of you who don't know him, he's formerly known as Luke Harper. Yes. Real name Jonathan Huber. He is a professional wrestler who made his debut on AEW for this past week, and he stole the show in my opinion. You know, we had the double reveal of him as well as Matt Hardy. He was revealed. Luke Harper was revealed as the Exalted One, and he's going to be kicking a whole lot of ass. So it's not going to be a whole bunch of druids and stuff like that. He's basically he's spoofing Vince McMahon. at this point. So what do you guys think about that?
Did you just sneeze? Get out.
Yeah.
The whole I eat first. Nobody eats first before I finish. Yes. That alone was enough for me. The fact that he actually touched on how he went on Talk Is Jericho this past week and was stating that they actually kept him longer over the 90-day period that he was supposed to be, because every single wrestler has a 90-day period where after they finish.
Joe,
they kept him longer than what they should have.
The WWE is trying to sign everybody they possibly can, so they can't go to other promotions just so they can hold the monopoly. Like, technically,
so you understand that Vince McMahon has become Ass Ketchum at this point.
Yes,
gotta catch them all.
Yeah. It makes no sense. It's like, Joe, like, competition creates better entertainment. So I don't get why he doesn't just let these people live their lives. It makes no sense to me.
Because Vince is a megalomaniac. And he has to have everything his way.
Pick your mic up.
Like, look at what happened when he took over the company from his dad. You know what I mean? Like, there was territorial wrestling. You know what I mean? There were wrestlers big to every territory, and Vince comes along and is just like, no, I want them all under my umbrella. And like, even now, he's still trying to do the same thing where he wants everybody under his umbrella so that everybody can pay homage to him. But what he doesn't understand is these guys
pull your microphone up.
Sorry. What he doesn't understand is these guys are performers, and they want to perform for audiences. They don't want to just be a part of your stupid ass storylines. They want to get out here and tell stories through their art. But Vince doesn't see it that way. Vince just sees it as a business. So he wants to collect them all.
But see, if he was smart, he would have done the NXT model, like I've said, and put NXT at different countries. And then basically did the same model he did here in the US and do it in other countries. And then really have a World Wrestling Federation, like a real worldwide system.
But that's the thing, Trey. He's not smart.
He's not.
I know we what's the name? Cam talked about it last week. We're all gonna go ahead and look at this shit over and over and over. But he's not smart. I mean, it's like a damn child just running the whole damn thing. He's just a spoiled brat at this point. And I'll say that shit in his face. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's just that, yes, let's go ahead and put them out there. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this out on social media, Trey. Go ahead. But all jokes aside, getting back to what we were saying, he's a spoiled ass brat right now. I mean, the fact of the matter that he is just trying to run the show the way that he wants to run it, and not just let you hire people to go ahead and do things the way that needs to be done. Let them work. If you have people, if you're sitting over there just hovering over people while they're trying to do their job, you're not going to make a good product. It just doesn't work. I mean, just going back to where I would, when I was working at Popeyes when I was a kid, I had this one guy that was just hovering over top of me. He made me uncomfortable. I couldn't do my job the right way that I wanted to.
How tall was he if he was hovering over top of your big ass?
Well, at that time, I was like 6 foot. This guy was like 6'2". So, I mean, it's just the fact that getting back to what I was saying, he was actually, damn it, you. I mean, just all joking aside, when you sit there and just hover over people as a boss, you're not gonna let them not let them do their job. It's not gonna turn out the way that you want. It's always gonna come out just silly. It's gonna come out looking stupid. I mean, and your product's gonna suffer from it.
Well, I mean, speaking of suffering from it, we're all experiencing various suffering situations from this whole situation. But they're actually they were going to record WrestleMania, the biggest wrestling event in the world right now. Well,
that's the cost?
It's a matter of perspective, but the biggest wrestling promotion of the year is about to be recorded in an empty arena, like they've been doing Raw and SmackDown, and even AEW is doing it. They're recording it this weekend to play it next weekend. So we have no idea how this is going to turn out, but
I got an idea.
Bashing the man.
It's going to be shit. It's going to be shit.
It's going to be clusterfuck.
I mean, I'm still going to watch it. I get to
you have to watch because it's Mania and it pushes the storylines for it. But the thing about it is your better judgment tells you this is going to be terrible.
I mean, what storylines going to push forward the way everybody's falling off?
What'd you say?
Like, what storylines can get pushed forward with the way that everybody's just falling off or dropping out?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got people that are dropping out because of health concerns, and you got storylines that they're and WWE's history will let you know exactly how they're going to attack this. They're just going to drop the storyline and let it die. Like, did we ever get any resolution to the Lana and Rusev?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm sorry. The Lana, Rusev, Ziggler, and whoever the fuck
Bobby Lashley.
No. I'm talking about the original Lana and Rusev one. With Dolph Ziggler.
Oh yeah.
No, that was the Samurai.
Yeah, they'll just drop a storyline and let it lay where it is. So we're not going to get any resolution in any of these. They're just going to start the new ones because Vince. See, that tells you a lot about Vince and the way he feels about you, the way he feels about you people and how you think.
What do you mean?
He thinks you're stupid. He thinks you're stupid. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. He thinks you're stupid. He thinks that they can just drop storylines and keep on picking up where they left off, and you're not going to pay attention because you're going to keep spending money on titles and jackets, Corey Saunders, and shit like that.
Is he wrong?
Stop throwing shots at people.
Is he wrong?
Wrong? He's absolutely right. Is he wrong? But I mean, so we have that to look forward to or not to look forward to. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna be a WWE fan because we ain't got much else to do.
Sinker. That's all he does.
But as we found out last week and we started sharing it around, I know plenty of real wrestling fans because they're not gonna call me a real wrestling fan after I say this. Vice and their Dark Side of the Ring announced that they're finally telling the story of New Jack. And
yes!
Yes!
Because I know where Rick is going.
Who New Jack is. I'm not going to tell the story, but he is a black wrestler from ECW who you stop it, put it away. He was basically nobody wanted to work with him because he was that.
He's a psychopath. He is
when Vice finally puts it up, we're going to share it to the fan page so everybody can watch the horrible things that this man did. We just got hit with Chris Benoit's story, which is horrible in itself. New Jack is his own.
They call Shinsuke the artist, an artist of violence. Oh no. New Jack is the original artist of violence. New Jack. If you just go on YouTube after we're done the show, go on YouTube, type in New Jack, and just start watching. Before the Vice episode even comes out, just start watching. This man, it's unbelievable. Like, I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to talk about anything specific. I'm just going to say, like, if you don't have a weak stomach and you just want to see crazy shit that people have done in the wrestling ring in real life,
if you're Rick, watch the show.
I'm just trying to tell you.
Here's the thing. I don't even know the whole story. I just know a few stories that just has me like, what the hell?
Bruh, Google New Jack mass transit. That's all I'm going to say.
Dude,
just Google that
You're giving
shit.
away too much.
Even with that, I just feel it's way too much. Tune in to Vice this week. You'll see exactly what we're talking about. This dude is a psychopath.
Because in all honesty, we're all just looking for entertaining things to watch. And I'm telling you right now, squeamish stomach or not, you definitely want to watch. If you didn't watch the Christmas, I didn't know that Vice was doing these Dark Side of the Ring. I saw the Von Erichs partially. I didn't finish it, but I didn't realize they were going this far in depth. And now I've got a whole slew of different. I didn't know they had a whole first season, so I've got a whole slew of stuff to watch.
And for those who hasn't watched, they've already done the Montreal School Job. They've done the Von Erichs. They did Benoit. They did what was another one that they did? They did
the death of Gorgeous Gino.
Yeah,
I didn't even know who Gorgeous Gino was, but apparently he was a territory wrestler in the Von Erich's father's wrestling promotion, and he was actually like he was MJF before MJF was even a thought in his dad's balls.
Wow.
They did Bruiser Brody too, didn't he?
He was that level of heel that people were trying to jump over the barricades to get him in Texas.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna have great great watching fodder for this week because that's all I'm going to be watching.
And I mean, and like I said, they even had a lot of people don't even talk about this, but the fact that what's her name, Fabulous Moolah, was a fucking bitch. She
was a pimp. She was a pimp.
My co-host don't want me to say the C word. I'm not going to say it, but she is that word. So if you looked on Twitter earlier this week, I said that she was that somebody else was a word, and I don't care what my co-host said. This situation, she was way more than that. She is a psychopath. She needs to be like. I hope she's rotting in hell.
Moolah was a bad person. She was just a really, really bad person.
Yeah, very
and then
bad.
Also, another episode that everybody should look at that looks at the politics of wrestling and how deep the shit gets and how corrupt some of these guys are is the Bruiser Brody episode.
Yes.
The murder of Bruiser Brody. That like I watched it last year. It's incredibly sad. You know what I mean? Like you see somebody, a big, powerful dude like Tony Atlas telling the story about him trying to protect his friend Bruiser after he had been stabbed. And it brings you to tears about the humanism of these people. But like Vice is killing the game with these Darker Than the Ring episodes. Like these shits are amazing.
Yes.
They are absolutely amazing. Especially if you're a wrestling fan, you should definitely invest some time in these.
I was saying, wrestling fan or not, just the emotional toll that took from the Chris Benoit story, the first half. Not saying not just the portion of the story that spoke on Eddie Guerrero. That I was in my car and I was ugly crying, and I mean like boohoo and like I didn't know Chavo had found him. So
I just to cut you off real quick, Trey. If you, I seen this meme earlier this past week. There was this guy said that I'm a fan of wrestling, but my lady hates wrestling, but she loves murder mysteries and all that type of stuff. If you love murder mystery type shit, watch this series. You'll see the psychopaths. You'll see the craziness. You'll see the weirdness.
To cut you off for a second, you get to see psychopaths who are hopped up on steroids.
Exactly. I mean, and hold on a second. And just to let you know, they're still doing Owen Hart this year.
Yeah.
They're doing Owen Hart story. They're going to do the Owen Hart story this year.
Yeah.
So we're going to see some epic shit that's going down with it.
Real quick, one of the clips from the Owen Hart one that they showed, it was just like, wait a minute. Like I think they showed like his sister, Davey Boy's wife, and she was just like, a guy just doesn't fall from the ceiling. That doesn't happen in wrestling.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I mean, God bless his wife. I know that she's has some things to say about the McMahons and everything, but this is something that we've been like. I remember that same day when that stuff happened because I was like, I was like, okay, we all know that Owen Hart is just blue meanie guy.
I'm so happy
Blue
Mr.
Blazer,
Petty's
Blue
not
Blazer.
on the show today. Because he makes so many jokes about Owen Hart. I'd be wanting to punch him in the face.
I am not a Nugget. That was alone. It's just like I grew up on that and I love that. And the fact that they're actually going to touch up on it because there's some things that I still had questions about. Like, what the fuck happened? I mean, I already know that he like fell from the sky.
So real quick to answer some of the comments, it's actually on YouTube. It's going to be on Vice, VICE. It's on YouTube. You can see these. People be asking when this is. I'm
Vice. So the show comes on Viceland Network. Is 127 on FiOS. Tuesdays at 9.
Dang. So I didn't even know that. I've been watching it on YouTube. Yeah. But thanks, bro. Thanks, homie.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you can. It's not on Netflix or Hulu. It's on either your major cable companies or it's on YouTube, Vice. But yeah, we got to move things along. Let's go ahead and get into our. I'm gonna change up the schedule a little bit. Let's move on to our throwback show of the week.
Throwback show of the week. Okay, so with everybody being stuck inside the house, I know with some family members, some kids starting to get annoyed. Well, hey, let's try to talk about the wholesome side of it. Family matters.
Bama, are you making a sandwich over there?
No.
Nah, I was stirring my drink. Relax.
Oh.
I was about to see a butter knife come out of nowhere. Like, what is you doing?
Relax.
No, but also let's get back to what we were talking about. We're going to talk about the wholesome side of family, which is Family Matters. Family Matters. So this story is about yeah, let's get into that. It's a family in Chicago talking about their everyday lives and their annoying neighbor, Steve Urkel. For everybody knows who this story.
Stefan Urkel.
Yeah. We don't need any notes or anything with dealing with this shit.
We all watch TGIF.
Yeah, everybody knows Boy Meets World. What's the name? Step by Step. What's the name? Family Matters. Everything. Family Matters dealt with. It was a family in Chicago that dealt with their neighbor Steve Urkel, who was actually a big nerd. And in my thoughts about it, it was a dope ass show. It was 90s based. It started in September 22nd of '89.
Days go by.
We don't have the rights to that. Final episode was done in July 17th of '98. It spanned over 9 seasons, 215 episodes for a black show. Can we get a cheers for that, fellas? But
we're not trying to blow out the mics, but yeah.
Yeah, so, but Jaleel White starred as Steve Urkel, Reginald
Stefan
Urkel, but he was Urkel. He's Urkel. I don't care. People who don't know this, Joe Marie Payton, who is with Harriet Winslow, she originally starred in Perfect Strangers and was she was the actual, like, I guess you could call her like the elevator lady. And she was one of those people that was in there, and they had a spinoff from Perfect Strangers talking about this show. You had
Family Matters was supposed to be a spinoff of Perfect Strangers.
Exactly. You had Kelly Williams Jackson, who was Laura. You had Darius McCray as Eddie Winslow. Thelma Hopkins as Rochelle. Rosette Lenoray as Mama Winslow. You had Myra Monkhouse, who was played by Michelle Thompson, and Bryton Crawford, who was Richie Crawford. Now, my 5 questions that I had to do with this show. Number 1, what the fuck happened to Judy Winslow? She went upstairs and we never heard from her ever again. In the comments.
I'll tell you what happened to her. Porn happened to her.
Stop. Don't do that.
I mean, she went upstairs. We never heard from her ever again.
Went upstairs. She took a BBC.
We heard
from her, just not on Family Matters. So I mean, it's just something to talk about.
Somebody post that in the Blurs Whiskey after dark.
Number 2, this was the greatest debate that I think that, as far as like all Blurs is concerned. Get yourself a Laura or get yourself a Myra.
Myra.
All day Myra.
The hell, I'm gonna chase somebody around for years and years and years. I gotta clone myself to finally get her. Nah, get about it.
Yeah, nah, fuck all that, nigga. No, I'm all about Myra all day. I thought even when I was watching the show as a kid, I thought Myra was the better one. I was like, Laura's funny looking. Right. Yeah. She little light skinned joint with that little bubble joint on it.
Oh, yeah, just
tripping.
Talk about it. And she loves you for who you were. She loves you for who you were.
Exactly. She loved me for my brain, not because I could turn into some suave nigga that could do a weird dance.
And and the other thing is, she was a nerd. And you know what they say about nerdy girls? I'm not
exactly.
She dressed,
she dressed up like Princess Leia and fucked the soul out of your ass.
All right. Okay.
So get back to it. Okay, another one was it worth staying that long for Laura? And you guys just answer that question, no. Okay, so what was up with what's the name?
Let me say this. Fuck a friend zone. That's all I'm gonna say.
So why did Harriet go 9 episodes from being taken out, left in the series, and then she pulled an Aunt Viv?
Wait, they changed Aunt Harriet?
They changed Harriet with 9 episodes left, and they just cut. And after all that happened, she just left. And as a matter of fact, if you remember Martin, Pam, or not Pam, what's the name? Gina's mom played Harriet.
I don't even remember that shit. I stopped watching.
Exactly, because the show was at the end of it was at the end, and they changed her. They pulled her off there pretty much. And
I did not know that. I did not know that. I have to go back and look at that.
And the last one is, which one were you guys' favorite episode?
The Bruce Lee episode.
Yes.
That's my favorite. Because you get to see Winslow get his man. It's just like I was a kung fu head back in the day, not like I participated.
So real quick story about Family Matters and Jaleel White, right? So Jaleel White started playing Urkel when he was really young, right? And of course, everybody remembers Steve Urkel for wearing those suspenders. Well, if you've never worn a pair of suspenders tend to pull a little bit, right? So at one point he was wearing the suspenders, then he went to not wearing the suspenders, and nobody really knew why. So apparently, according to Jaleel White himself, they were getting letters written to the producers or to the network because his balls was showing with the suspenders. So they just took him out of the suspenders. So once again, puberty plays a role in embarrassing the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
Dude.
Way to make this whole entire show awkward. So we're going to moving on to our next segment. I'm actually at a loss. All right, moving on to our next segment. So what you guys, besides watching TV and, trying to be quarantined with somebody, what else would you guys do at home if you were by yourself?
Go ahead, Rick.
Prison Body. Actually, look forward to coming this week on the Blurs and Whiskey fan page. I will be putting up an at-home workout because everybody needs to stay active. You don't want to get yourselves into you don't want to become a big old sloth or nothing like that. You know what I mean? You want to stay active. You want to do something. So I'm developing an at-home workout that I will be posting. I'm gonna post the words to the workout. Then I'm gonna post the actual video to go along with it of myself demonstrating the exercises that everybody should do. Because you want to stay active and you don't want to lose your mind. And exercise is always a good way of keeping yourself focused, keeping yourself happy. You know what I mean? Keeping the melatonin levels or the serotonin levels up. So yeah, I just been doing a lot of exercising and also a lot of Call of Duty. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. Last night at 2:00 in the morning, I had a game where I went 51-11.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Herb?
I'm a slayer.
I had my breaking point at earlier this week. I went to the store. My wife asked me to go ahead and take the journey to local Aldi's in our area in Alexandria, Virginia, and I almost went apeshit because she was asking me to video call her to see exactly what type of chicken or beef or whatever type of meat pause that's going on as far as what they have there.
Pause, but we knew you were talking about
because people are people.
That's chicken spear.
And chicken spear.
Inside joke.
That's why I started smiling because I couldn't help but think. You said chicken and I instantly went to chicken sphere, yo.
So
that's wow.
So she asked me to video call to say like, hey, what exactly is going on there? As far as what do they have there? And I video called her. And in the midst of, so they say right as soon as you walk in, keep your 6 feet distance. And I respected that. The person who was actually there with me respected that. And then all of a sudden you just say, another person come in. Another person come in. Another person come in. And I started that the first thing I thought about, and OCG, you will appreciate this, personal space. Personal space. Give me my damn personal space.
Who's around me right now? Who's around me?
If it wasn't for the fact that
I'm just gonna start throwing elbows. Like,
if it wasn't for the fact that it was old ass white people, I would have went ape shit. Because if it just,
I don't care. I'm gonna start throwing elbows back
because
up.
I still need to keep my freedom. I'm not trying to get locked up being a nigga in the public. So that's why.
Listen, if the police come for you, just start coughing and sneezing.
I can't do that, man. It's just they're giving me an extra reason to lock my ass up or shoot me because I'm black. So I can't do it. But that I almost went ape shit in Aldi's, and I had to walk out. I had to woosah. I had to go to the car. They was asking me, sir, where are you going? That fuck this.
So what I was originally alluding to was gaming. What we have experienced recently has been an influx in different utilizations of gaming platforms, as well as social platforms. So I think we alluded to it last week that there was a lot of stuff that was going on with NBA, NASCAR, and NFL. There are actually simulations that are being played by NASCAR, apparently. So Rick, you got a little bit more insight on that one.
Absolutely. So the Fox Network last week they did a test run of they sent a bunch of the NASCAR drivers. They sent them pedals and they sent them racing wheels that people can buy for racing games, and they sent them VR headsets. And they ran a race on Channel 5, on Fox, excuse me. Fox, yeah. And it was a hit. You know what I mean? The drivers loved it, the fans loved it. A lot of NASCAR fans are what's the term? Boomers. So of course they couldn't really tell the difference between the real life and the and what they were looking at. So they thought it was just amazing. And apparently Fox is going to go ahead with this. And of course we're based out of the DC area. So of course the Wizards have been simulating the rest of their season. I don't know where they're doing it that I can't really find a link to it, but they're simulating the rest of their season, and the Wizards have gone like 10-0 the last couple games that they've been simulating.
I'm calling bullshit because I'm saying that's probably got to be on rookie mode.
Yeah, it has to be.
I seen the episodes that you was talking about, not the episode, the games that you was talking about. They beat the Bucks by like 20 in the Lakers by 15. I'm calling bullshit.
Where can we watch this? Is my question. Like, if anybody out there, if you guys can find a link, if anybody can put it in the Blurs Whiskey.
I do have a link. I have a link for you for Bleacher Report on Twitch. It's Bleacher Report _21. That's where they're doing the Madden betting stream, and I believe they're doing some 2K basketball streams. But they're on Twitch. All you gotta do is go on Twitch and type in Bleacher Report, and it'll be the first thing that pops up, and you can follow them on Twitch. For the Wizard stream, I would say go to their Instagram, and I believe they have the link in their bio, like some type of OnlyFans chick. So yeah, but I mean, they're a simulation.
Shots fired.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking shots fired. Because guess what? I'm not buying your fucking OnlyFans. Anyway.
Hey, they gotta make money too, homie. They gotta. What do you? So this is a real question. What do you think that strippers are supposed to do in social distancing times?
Learn how to read. The fuck? I don't know. Figure this shit out.
People need to learn. Stupid people need to learn.
Get a fucking boyfriend. Get a fucking boyfriend and stop.
A lot of them have boyfriends.
Look.
Well, teach that nigga how to read too.
Cam said it best. If sense wasn't common, what did he say? Sense wasn't common, or most people would have.
If sense was common, everybody would have it.
But, learn common sense.
But that's not. But listen, look. Hold. Wait. What we're not going to do is we're not going to put down people who actually are sex workers and whatever they have.
No. If you want to do that type of stuff, we need entertainment. I'm talking about the stupid people. The stupid people. Listen.
But they're equal. There are plenty of women out there, not even just women. There are plenty of people out there who go on OnlyFans and they make a living from it. I mean, there's people out there that some people consider stupid that actually pay that money to those people. So
you ain't my fucking girlfriend. I ain't giving you $30 a month.
No, I'm talking about.
I'm not giving up $30 a month either. Like that's
you got me fucked up. So I can look at pictures of your titties. No.
They have some out there that's actually doing what's the name? They have sales going on.
I don't give a fuck about their sales.
For $6.
Yeah, they do.
They do got something that's going on for $6.
Listen.
It's a bargain. It's a bargain.
So so full disclosure here. Full disclosure. I got a message from a bitch on Instagram. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use the term bitch.
Come on.
Sorry. I'm getting a little too niggery. I'm sorry. I got a message from somebody on Instagram talking about my OnlyFans is on sale for $3. Guess what? No, I can buy fries.
I will support those that I am friends with, which I have supported. and I've contributed about $5. Sure, it's $5 a month. I'll give that. Sure. But I'm not investing in somebody else's OnlyFans.
Listen,
I'm talking about this as I see that my grandmother has logged in.
Oh no, Aunt Gussie, can you get off, please? Can you get off? We talking about something. Can you get out of here?
Awkward.
Look. Right, I was about to say we got to move on because I ain't talking about this because
no, let's keep it up, guys.
Dude, she was just she was just over here earlier this week, and I don't want her to come back and have to talk about this shit. It's gonna get real weird, so we're just gonna move on.
But no, all honesty, if people, now is the time to learn.
Hi, Grandma.
Just read. Just common sense, people. Just learn. Just common sense. It's okay to just read a book. It's okay to read. Just go.
But books are boring.
No. Books you need to do. For those of you who were in Florida last week doing dumb SHIT, do this for your not if not for you, for your future seeds. Just do the right thing. Just like Spike Lee said, do the right thing. Stop being stupid. It's just, I mean, come on. You lick a toilet. It's
okay.
bad.
I'm going to say this. I hate to cut you off, but I got to say this. So people look down on how to preface this the right way. People look down on people who are searching for some type of gratification when they're going through somebody with OnlyFans or, like Jamaica said, an Instagram premium or a Snapchat premium, whatever, looking at sex workers. They're getting a specific feeling out of this. And this is a hot take, guys. This is a really hot take. They're getting a specific edification out of this. And they're paying money to do so. Would you say that this is equal to people who happen to go to certain establishments to get a different type of edification? We kind of spoke about this earlier.
I mean,
and during this time, these certain establishments are technically charging people to get that edification.
Look, I know I kind of came off as a little hostile or whatever early on, but however you make your money is however you make your money. I'm just saying it's just not for me. If certain people want to go out there and spend their money on all of this stuff, do your thing. I'm nobody to tell you how to spend your money. Look, I'm sitting here looking on Amazon looking at tactical vest. So you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. You spend your money how you want to spend your money. Out there? Huh?
So you see any good sales out there?
I did actually. I saw one on Amazon for $40. It's got all, it's got all the compartments.
We'll talk after the show.
Exactly.
What I was
so, but I mean, it is what it is. If you want to go and spend your money on all this, do your thing, man. Go ahead, contribute to these women, and let them keep making their money and let them keep doing their thing. It is what it is.
What's the big? So what I was alluding to was like Creflo Dollar has a jet that he got from his people.
Hey, listen. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this talk right now. We're not gonna do this talk right now. I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about him because fuck all of that. Fuck that. And again, the church keeps the church is so goddamn detrimental to our community. It's fucking
got him.
We're not gonna talk about that right now.
Okay.
Oh,
we gotta get it.
Christmas said, "Oh, education, big word."
Edification.
You already messed it up.
It's
write
big
it
word.
down. Edification.
Put it on the board.
It's on the wall.
It's on the wall. There you go. That's what you get for call. I saw she said it, and I ignored it for a reason since you want to bring it up. Anyway, my gram said can of worms. Some people are listening to me right now. That's cool. All right, so we got to move on. We got to get Mr. Petty's not on the show, but we did get a character of the week from Mr. Petty this week. So let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage while I get another drink.
Hey, real quick, I got some noise going on in the background. I got to check something real quick. Be right back.
All right.
Y'all motherfuckers is something else.
What'd you call it? You called it education.
I don't know what I called it.
Character of the week. Today's character week is a mutant named Legion. Real name, David Charles Heller.
Yeah.
He is the son of one Professor Charles Xavier and Gabrielle Heller. So when Professor X was in Israel, he had an affair with her. They broke up, but she didn't tell him that she was pregnant. So we're supposed to believe that the world's most powerful telepath didn't know that his girlfriend was pregnant. That she hid the secret from the world's strongest telepath. Okay. His first appearance in comics was actually in New Mutants. It was then that Professor X discovered that he had a son. His powers are basically, he is a misdiagnosed schizophrenic when he actually has multiple personality disorder. Each different personality or persona that's vying for control of Legion is actually they have different mutant powers amongst each other. So throughout various times in comics, he's been in coma. Charles Xavier himself has tried to rebuild or basically give him therapy to help control or talk to other personas or figure out how he can better control his powers, which, like I said, is each different personality has different mutant powers. Now, throughout comic history since the 80s, he's had various run-ins with the X-Men, nothing too grand other than almost destroying Muir Island and killing several people throughout his time. He did have one important story arc in the 90s, which is called Legion Quest, where he had the idea to fulfill his father's dream by going back in time and killing Magneto. So therefore, Charles Xavier would have no issues fulfilling his dream of mutant world peace. His original plan was to go back in time and kill Magneto, but that backfired, and he ended up killing Professor Charles Xavier, thus bringing to light the Age of Apocalypse storyline, which altered the reality and some huge redesigns, which is a very big story arc that you all should check out. Age of Apocalypse, Legion Quest, and stuff like that. Time paradox, retcon, fake death. Here we are years later. Legion is still out and about. Now, I want to say recently, Legion has had some publication. He was kind of mentioned or kind of had a story arc similar to how he was discovered in an X-Men 90s cartoon called X-Men Evolution. He also now has a TV series on FX called Legion. So there you go. Y'all should check that out. All right, back to you guys.
Out of some consistent. And we're back.
So we're back. I don't know if anybody could pick out what was going on there, but
the stuff that goes on behind scenes.
Legion is a character with multiple personality, and Mr. Petty was decided to go through his wardrobe change to simulate different personalities. So yeah,
at least it wasn't a wardrobe malfunction. So
yes.
So listen, real quick, just to touch on something. So you mean to tell me that the world's most powerful psychic was tricked into believing that he didn't have a son? What the fuck, Charles?
Don't think about the baby. Don't think about the baby. Don't think about the baby.
Right. That's exactly what he was doing. No baby, no baby, no baby, no baby. Stop. Like, what the fuck?
He erased it from his own mind.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking Xavier, man. Listen,
no,
I'm sorry. You know, it's real quick. Hold on, Troy, before you go. If y'all notice a little theme here amongst a lot of our shows, if you connect the tissue, we keep on going to one underlining statement. Charles Xavier is an asshole.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He really is.
He's a fucking asshole, dude.
And then he tried to make you feel guilty about the shit after everything is said and done. Fuck you, Charles. Okay.
Our cousin Troy said he's super duper proud. Thank you, Troy.
Hey, big cuzzo. The OG, the real OG.
Hey,
sorry, I don't know you, but thank you, bro.
Hey, Herb, that's an OG right there. Like, real talk. Like, I don't normally give a lot of respect to a lot of niggas. That dude right there, that's the OG for real.
And you're right about that because you don't fucking like everybody. So I mean,
right.
The fact that you actually you're showing respect to him, that shows a lot. So
yeah.
Troy.
Sorry, somebody's yelling in the background of my house. But yeah, so speaking of, we got into that, and we got into that. Sorry, we got into that because there was a show that we discovered this past week that
Here we go.
Oh, dude, this is the greatest white trash TV I've ever seen in my life. And I mean, I used to watch Jerry Springer. This shit puts Jerry Springer to shame.
To shame.
And I am speaking solely about the new Netflix series, Tiger King. If you have not taken time during these trying times, I implore our audience to just take a few hours out every night and sit down on Netflix, steal somebody's password if you got to log in to get it, and watch this atrocity of a show.
On. Bro, DM me right now. I will give you my Netflix username and password to watch this shit.
I ain't going there.
That's how passionate I am. I will send you my shit right now.
Dude. This got the pettiness. A hero.
Carol Baskin is a bitch. Carol Baskin is a bitch, and she killed her husband.
Hold on a second, Rick. Cam is Mr. Petty. I've seen a whole bunch of shit that Cam's done over the years. I've never seen this type of petty shit. Tiger King.
I thought you were going a different direction there.
No. I've never seen this much of pettiness.
People in the comments, don't give away the show. I'm telling people to
No.
Don't give it away.
You have to know, because here's the thing. Last night,
Jamaica,
me and my wife was watching this.
The show.
No, I'm not telling the show.
No, I said Jamaica in the comments.
Yeah, please, Jamaica, stop. Last night, me and the wife was watching the show. She said, "Oh my God, this shit is stupid. Why are you even watching this?" Then she found out one part of it, and she was like, "Hold the fuck up. Hold up. That just don't make sense. What? No. Huh? That didn't happen. No. And that right there just brought it in.
This is quality television. This is quality television.
Bro. When they went to Miami and they went to a drug lord, the nigga was a drug lord who killed a Fed, and he only did 12 years and still kept all of his money.
Yo.
What?
You can't make this up.
You can't make it up. You can't make this up. Like, it's quality television.
Bruh, Dr. Antil is amazing. You know why? Because all of you women talk about you want a man that's financially stable. Go live with Dr. Antil. You'll get your own house, but guess what? You'll be a part of a cult.
Yep. It really sheds some light onto, and I have to be the political guy right there for the second. It sheds some light onto the actual trafficking of exotic animals in the southern states of the United States. And it shows the different types of abuses that they go through, the traumatic situations, and ultimately it's a fucking clusterfuck because
listen, real quick, something else that I also learned from the shit. White people will do anything for a come up. Sorry. White people will do anything for a come up. You know why? Because dog, his husbands.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Meth heads will do anything for a come up.
I was in there like,
we giving away too much of the show.
Hey, real quick, Jamaica earlier in one of the comments on the thread in one of the fan groups, Jamaica was like she felt bad for Travis. I felt bad for none of them. Travis got what he deserved because Travis was riding around there pointing guns at people.
Stop it! Don't give away the show.
No.
Honestly, this show right here is a clusterfuck. Everything about it, I'm sitting there like, no, seriously, everything about it, I'm sitting there like,
dog.
Well, did you see the fucking crazy? Seriously,
did you see the video of Joe Exotic where he's just like, I am broke as shit. He said, what do you say? I'm broke as shit. I refuse to wear a suit. I've had a lot of kinky sex, and I refuse to change. What?
No, and he ran for president.
Yeah, he
ran
did.
for president.
He did.
I'm sorry. I said southern states. It's actually throughout the entire United States. It's a lot of different places that have.
No, you're right, because the main base states for the whole thing are Oklahoma and Florida.
But Oklahoma is a South.
Midwest. No, Oklahoma is Midwest and South.
Yeah.
So it ain't got nothing to do with us because we're upper northeasters.
We're mid-Atlantic. Man,
nigga, shut.
We right below the Mason-Dixon line.
I was about to say we right below, but seriously, Maryland don't take itself seriously
at all. Yeah. The South shall rise. Yes, I still see Confederate flags on Chrome roads, so yeah, I don't care.
We all laugh because they're
honestly, this show is a clusterfuck, and it's funny as hell. It's funny.
If you're looking for pure comedy, if you're looking for comedy in its purest form, please go look at Tiger King. The shit is.
We're not talking to the allies. When I say this, I'm not talking to the allies. If you're looking at white people just do dumb shit, watch the show, dude. We're not talking about the allies. The allies, you're cool. If you're watching the show, you're cool.
I'll say, hold up. Wait. I'll say this. Listen to Here Kitty Kitty. Look up Here Kitty Kitty music video on YouTube. And that sets the tone for the entire series.
Is that a Joe Exotic one?
What'd you say, all camera guy?
Was that one of Joe's songs?
That was one of Joe's songs. And the bad part is Joe can actually sing his ass off.
Hold on. Oh, real quick. I actually got something about that. His whole music career was a lie. He was lip singing the whole time. I'll send you the link. After this. My boy said, yeah.
You know how blown I am right now?
Me and off camera guy was talking about that early on before y'all joined in the chat. Dog, his whole music career was a lie. That wasn't him singing.
This nasally country voice. So damn, dude actually sounds pretty good.
I'll send it to you. That shit blew my mind too. I was like, oh, come on, Joe.
And before you even go any further, the videos that you have to see the videos. Because I mean it's
the videos are great.
The videos are premium. It's premium.
The Here Kitty Kitty video, 50 Cent wishes he was that level of diss track. He wishes he had that type of diss. That nigga puts 50 Cent in his diss tracks to shame.
Are they really? They're arguing over. Hold up. They're arguing in the comments if Maryland is South enough. Maryland is okay. So
we're below the Mason-Dixon line.
Maryland never left the Union. That's it. Maryland never left the Union. We were not a Confederate state.
Exactly.
But we don't claim the South.
Y'all be arguing
but we're still at the Mason-Dixon line. Maryland was a portion of DC took portions of Virginia as well as Maryland to make Washington D.C. because of the union of both sides.
Virginia took their land back.
You said what?
Hey, but
Irv, you okay?
Hey,
get it together.
Hey, but for real, Joe. Hey, but real talk.
Joe Exotic for president.
Carol Baskin should be in jail. Carol Baskin should be in jail. She fed her husband to them tigers.
Watch.
Why do you want to give away the damn show?
Watch.
Why do you want to give away the show?
Because if you haven't seen a meme saying Carol Baskin did it, then you've been living under a rock.
Fair enough.
Watch the show.
We're gonna talk about John Jones.
Carol Episode 3.
I started following her. I started following her on Instagram. I started following her on Instagram just so I can comment under her shit. I told you the last bit of the show we could talk about Tiger King. I've been harassing Carol Baskin on social media for the last 3 days. I know you did it, bitch. I know you did it.
You better stop because you try to leave her alone.
Yeah, seriously, we ain't got no money for to be going back and forth.
We don't need no skeletons and nobody coming up the closet. I don't care. I ain't got no
I don't have that type of money.
No.
So please stop.
Unlike Joe, I ain't out here just going after her recklessly. I'll just hit a comment here and there. Joe was too reckless because all his shit was on film.
Joe was telling people, "I'm going." No.
Yeah, he was.
So last thing. We could do one or two things. I'm just gonna call it out there. We could talk about John Jones getting arrested, or we could talk about how I think the government needs to go ahead and suspend mortgage and rental payments during this time.
We're not talking about John Jones because I'm so disappointed in that. Like, it just makes me sad. He let me down
again.
Let's
talk about the niggerism.
With John?
Yes.
Nigga, I gotta pay rent and I don't want to.
Nah, let's talk about some. Let's talk about. Hey, Herb, let's talk about this rent thing and how you got these apartment complexes and companies talking about, oh, you need to pay us, when almost 75% of the people that live in these places have been furloughed and don't have jobs. What are you talking about? We need to pay you. Like, that's crazy.
Like this. Okay,
Bruh.
so they approved. Listen. They approved $2 trillion for the stimulus. Correct?
Yes.
Now, if that was strictly going to the American populace is roughly 340 million people in the United States. Mm-hmm. That means everybody in the United States, you broke it down, 2 trillion divided by 340 million. I could be wrong, so don't quote me. It should pan out to about $5,333 to each individual person in the States. You know what $5,000 would do for me right now? You know what $5,000 would do for everybody right now?
Mm-hmm.
But no, we're allegedly supposed to be getting $1,200 because the bulk of this is going towards businesses and which I understand. I'm good, but
big business is going to the airlines, is going to
those
is going to those companies that are considered to be too big to fail. It's going to the American infrastructure. Because here's the thing, that $2 trillion gets added on to another fund that's sit there for companies not to fail.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially what they're doing is adding money on top of money that's already reserved. And then they're trying to satiate everybody by sending you these $1,200 checks. Now, here's the thing. If you're a father that's on child support, you ain't getting no fucking money. If you make over $75,000, you ain't getting no fucking money. If you owe the government back money for anything else, you ain't getting no fucking money. So what are we really doing here? What is this about? This is basically just your boy Cheeto Hitler trying to put some money aside to get some extra votes. And a lot of you, and I'm sorry, I hate to say it this way, a lot of you stupid niggas gonna fall right for his trap. Just be like, hey, guess what? Obama ain't never give me no money. Obama ain't never give me no money. This president give me some money.
Real
ass motherfuckers. Don't fall for the fucking trap, man. It's some bullshit. Take that money and spend it on some shit that you don't need. Fuck all of that. Don't.
Whoa, what'd you say?
Hey, spend it, buy shit.
And that's where you lost them.
He said, nigga, buy some Jordans, buy some red bottoms.
No, hold on. No. Real quick. Take that money, buy some bullshit, and then go vote for Bernie Sanders.
I mean, it wouldn't count, but all right. Chuck says Obama and Bush. I remember getting a stimulus from Bush. I don't remember getting some from Obama, but that's besides.
We got bombs from Obama.
Yeah. So, crap. I forgot what the hell I was going to say. He didn't. Yeah. You hit every point that I was going to make. Realistically,
Jamaica said, "Come on, Rick, you better tell him."
Except for buying irresponsibly.
You're just saying that because you work for FedEx.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
Oh, really, am I not supposed to say that?
No.
Oh.
Damn,
you're just saying that because you work for a delivery company.
Even though I work.
All right, well, fuck it. No, don't worry about it. I'll do it. I'll put myself out there. I work for Montgomery County Public Schools.
Why are you doing this?
Why? Oh God, you're making this right now.
Because I'm an anarchist.
Yeah, be anarchist for your damn self. Don't tell everybody where the hell I work.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Burn your own goddamn world, not mine.
I just did.
Anyway.
Oh God.
So don't buy irresponsibly. Honestly, I just want them to suspend rental payments, and mortgage payments until this shit is resolved. Because I'm okay because I'm essential. You know, I'm going to have to keep going to work. I'm still going to be able to pay my rent. But there are, like, I've been seeing so many U-Haul trucks in my apartment complex right now. It's not even fun. It's not even a joke. I can only imagine what's going on around the country. Because
that's the shit. That's the shit that's really sad.
Like, it's sad. And the other thing, since the cat's out of the bag, I deliver from FedEx. It is what it is. I've been delivering so many mattresses this entire week. Like, I usually have a certain amount of packages. That shit tripled this week. And I'm delivering mattresses, TVs, king size, twin size, queen, whatever. That's been all I've been delivering because people are moving in with their family members. And we are suffering another Great Depression.
Yeah.
That is what we are about to go through. So don't buy irresponsibly. Buy things that you need. Buy things that will help your family. Don't go out there and
scratch off tickets.
Yeah, scratch off tickets or lottery tickets or fucking red bottoms. Don't do that bullshit. Don't be that portion of the American populace that fucks up the economy further because you want to be fly. Where the fuck you gonna be fly at? Your fucking living room? Get the fuck out of here. No. Be responsible. Food, resources, everything you need for your household. Take care of your children. If you owe fucking child support, guess what? You don't get shit because you need to pay for the fucking child. And he walks out.
Yeah. Ironically, he doesn't have a kid. He doesn't have a kid, but he's walking out.
Exactly. Nigga, you ain't got no kid. You ain't on child support, man.
But all joking aside, though, seriously, what Trey's talking about is you got to look at it from the standpoint of just taking care of your responsibilities at this point.
True. You
have to go ahead and, I mean, if your bills if you late on your Sprint bill, pay your Sprint bill. Just pay it. I mean,
Sprint ain't gonna fail. Sprint ain't gonna fail. Make a payment around.
It ain't like you going to the club this weekend because the shit's closed down. It ain't like you going out to a restaurant, pay your bills.
No, but there are virtual go-go's that we didn't get a chance to talk about.
Stop. We're not even gonna put this shit into people's minds right now. Stop. What? Be smart. Stop being stupid. Okay? There's people out there being stupid.
All right, we're about to mute
stupid shit.
You just made that point 4 or 5 times already. Stop.
No.
All right. So where the hell did Rick go?
I don't know where Rick go. This is our show, okay? He's a guest.
So you're
right. Okay. So, but it is not nicely 2:04. We've gone over time once again. We want to thank everybody who tuning in.
Thanks for sticking by for the technical difficulties.
At blursandwhiskey.com. I'm pretty sure he did. He do it? Did he do it? He didn't. He didn't do it.
Yes, I did.
Did he do it? Okay. blursandwhiskey.com. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Tune in weekly. We're still going to be coming to you guys live and direct from our respective.
We ain't stop our show, so I mean, look.
We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. And ain't nobody coughing over here.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
And there's somebody pulling up in my driveway. I don't know what the hell's. Okay. Anyway, I'm on the driveway. I'm at my mama's house. Anyway, I was about to say, did Rick drive over here?
But jokes aside, though, seriously, people, like, share, subscribe. The more we grow,
help us grow so we can do more.
Help us grow so we can do more. I'm fucked up,
dude. You can't drink that no more. Whatever you drinking,
look. Hey,
no.
This is no. Hold a second.
Oh no.
Tito's, thank you for getting us through this tumultuous time of just staying in the house because we gotta still function with people just being people. Okay, I love my family.
Now they can see it.
They can see it now. Tito's.
Yeah.
Tito's,
so we always
thank you for everything. Because I mean, it's just like welcome back, Rick. I mean, hold on a second. Welcome back.
You trying to close out the show?
Where the hell were you at?
I had an emergency.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Okay. All right. This is just like Su Wong Fu says. Thank you for everything, Tito's. Thank you for everything.
Because little brothers, how about it took this to make people wash their hands? It did take a lot. The long and short of it is wash your hands, wash your ass. All that.
Hey,
common sense.
Did y'all see that Kev on stage video where the dog sniffed the girl butt and threw up afterwards?
Yes. Yes.
I did. All right, guys, we got to wrap this up.
I'm about to say.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, Blurs and Whiskey. Help us grow so we can do more. Keep sharing the page. Keep liking, keep commenting. We can't keep up with every single comment that comes on the fan page. I'm trying. I'm sorry, guys. This is another thing. I'm on the road all day, so I can't reply to texts or comments all day. But put it up there. When I get to it, I can. When we get to it,
real quick.
Put it in his DM. He'll answer you later.
No, I was gonna say since Trey's still working, Herb, I know you're still working, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's that I'm the only one that's really not working right now. If you have a question or something, just DM me or say the shit to me. I'll answer the shit. I'm really not doing anything. I am so fucking bored that I'm telling you people to DM me messages.
And he's telling you
that's how bored I am.
The people who are gonna
put it on the fan. We have the fan page for that reason. All your explicit items or raunchy stuff. We have a Discord for stuff like that. So please do not post it on the fan page. We're trying to keep that nice and wholesome. Even though we're not the most wholesome people in the world. Make sure you put it in the Discord or on the Blurs and Whiskey or the BNW After Dark fan page. You can post stuff there. But
we trying to keep Zuckerberg off our ass.
Alicia Dozier, yes, Lord. You're gonna have to praise him because we some ignorant ass niggas. So
Chuck said you're trying and failing. Look, I can't talk and drive at the same time. It is what it is.
Nick.
So come on, guys. Let's wrap this up. We got stuff to do. It's Sunday.
Oh jeez. Okay.
I got shit.
Guys. Like we said before, like, share, subscribe on all social media properties. Be sure to check us out on blursandwhiskey.com. Prior episodes and this episode. Guys, up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Like, share, subscribe on all social media gatherings. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, on our Facebook fan page. We are growing because of you, goddamn. We almost had 1,000 goddamn people.
We're done, Herb. Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that Technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And thank you for watching Blurs and Whiskey.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And check us out on blursandwhiskey.com.
Be sure to get that merch.
And come take this shot.